All right, so the resurrection, I guess I'm supposed to start. He is risen. The resurrection, let's just honestly admit it, it's kind of weird. Somebody raised from the dead. And because someone raised from the dead, we are talking about his life. We're talking about a guy who got killed on a tree. We don't talk about any other guy who got killed on a tree. Right? We don't talk about any other crucified Messiah. There's lots and lots of crucified people. We don't talk about them. We only talk about one, and it's because he raised from the dead. And in here, let me just kind of go out on a limb and say that everything that you understand in life about morals and what is good and right goes all the way back to the resurrection. Right? Let's think about just one of the things that are happening in our world right now, Israel and Hamas. And we are wrestling with conflict and war. And we're talking about what is a just war and what is a moral war. You know why we are having those conversations inside and outside the church? Because of the resurrection. Right? Let's think about all of the things that that's gone on in the church. If you turn on the news, what you find is another church leader caught doing something they shouldn't be or hurting people. Why do we even care? Because of the resurrection. Everything rests on the resurrection. Jesus tells Martha, after the death of her brother, he says to her in their dialogue, I am the resurrection. Right? So we have to deal with the resurrection. So I'm going to go out on another limb here and hopefully not disrupt you too much, but maybe disrupt you a little bit. If Jesus didn't raise from the dead, then you should be a Stoic, or you should be a Buddhist or a hedonist. But anything that Jesus says has no real value if he didn't raise from the dead. You should not follow what he said. In the sense, he's not even really a good teacher. So if anyone tells you Jesus is a good teacher and a good man, if he didn't raise from the dead, the answer is no. Blessed are those who mourn because they'll be comforted in the kingdom of God, but he died and didn't raise from the dead, so who cares? Right? So there's where we have to start, is that the resurrection is something that you should think about. You should wrestle with.